DMC 9. So far my counting is going very well. It should be alright. One day we may get to Gcse 100 or something, who knows. But anyway, as usual, we've been out filming. We were in the woods this week, did a bit of filming. Well, Molly did a bit of filming for her making videos that you'll be able to watch over the next few weeks. And that really is it for the GOM bit, believe it or not. That's what we did. The GOM bit's going to get a lot more exciting once we start travelling, because we have every intention of doing these vlogs every Monday, and some of it will be able to tell you where we are before you actually see the result of what we've been doing in that county or metropolitan borough or whatever it is. So that's the GOM bit. Got a very important announcement to make, and also an apology to make, because I said that Molly will be here this week and I forgot that yesterday, Sunday, was actually Lola's first birthday, which means that Molly and her family were just a little bit busy celebrating. So it's me again on my own, because I've had my first birthday and I don't actually remember it, but it was in the last century actually, believe it or not. It was in 1950, thinking about it, which is really a long time ago. So let's get on. Important announcement coming at the end. Now I'm going to tell you what you're going to be watching this week. You're going to be watching this vlog on Monday, if you've got any sense. On Tuesday, Molly will be reading yet another story from the Pixie, and this one is called Winner of the Long Jump. What do you think that could be about? On Wednesday, we reach another period in history. This one actually the last 100-year period, because things are beginning to happen quite a bit now. So we're cutting it down to 50 years next week. But this one is called Mainly the Georgians. And with the skill that a historian shows, that is because 4 kings in a row in England were called George. And luckily, historians are numerically astute, because they were George I, George II, George III, and George IV. George IV only managed 10 years, and he will actually be in the next period, because that went into 1800. This period is 1701 to 1800. So you can look out for the Georgians, see what happened. Quite interesting. Then on Thursday, as I said, we've been out doing some making with Molly videos. You'll be able to make a stick rattle. No, not make a stick rattle. Make a stick rattle, which is totally different if you think about it. So that's what's going to happen on Thursday. On Friday, we have yet another county in England, and we're in Somerset, or Somerset, as I think they call it. But they probably don't speak like that at all. But I just thought I'd do it and have a bit of fun. So there we go. It sounds more like Norfolk than Somerset. But anyway. So we're in Somerset, and the weirdness of Somerset is going to take us deep into a cave, and we're going to learn about a legend that you can actually go and look at today. We're also going to learn about what goes up and what comes down, and what names they have. And then for the It Happened in Somerset, we're going to visit a place that I'm certain you will have heard of. Now, interestingly, this takes us full circle, takes me full circle, because when I was a little kid at primary school, I think I was probably 7, 8 years old maybe, and I think we were studying the Bronze Age, because we had to make out of plasticine and clay, we had to make a Glastonbury village, how they looked in those times. Now why, living in Leeds, I was making a Glastonbury village, I have no idea. But that has stuck with me, because we then had to take it into class. And in those days, my family didn't actually have a car, so I had to take the Glastonbury village on a piece of hardboard base, on a bus, for quite a long journey, and then walk it across a place called Woodhouse Moor, if you've ever been to Leeds, in Leeds, to get to the junior branch of Leeds Grammar School, which I think was then in a road called Clarendon Road. If you live up that way, go and have a look, do the walk, see what it's like, and try carrying a Glastonbury village with you. It's not easy. So that is what's happening on Friday, but now the important announcement. Owlbut's School of the Air has been awarded, I'm going to have to look at it because it's quite a long award, the most innovative children's web-based learning resource for 2025 in the UK. And I am particularly pleased about that. Owlbut's World of Learning has had a few awards in its 11-year history. I started it all in 2014. But Owlbut School of the Air, we only started at the beginning of this year, and Molly has been with me for the whole time. So although a couple of the other awards, I think, well, probably because things that I was doing with Molly, one of the Owlbut's World of Learning one was actually a nature-led award. So I don't think that had too much to do with me, although I absolutely love nature and learning more about it. But this one is our award. It's an award that we've both worked on, and I'd just like to say here, I'd like to thank my parents, and I'd like to thank, no, sorry, wrong award. I'd like to thank Molly, actually, for all the work she's put in and everything that we've achieved. We share a passion. There's a little bit on the website that tells you about the award, more about the award. So if you'd like to go there, click it from the very top of the front page. It will say you can find out more about our award, and it will then take you down the front page. So if you're bored and want to scroll down, do that. But then you'll click on something else and it will take you to the press release and a little bit of things about it. But yes, Molly and I have shared this passion. We continue to share this passion, and we're absolutely delighted that so many of you are following us and learning from what we're trying to do and getting outside and finding out more. So really proud of getting that award. I didn't have a celebratory cake. Well, we did actually. But it was a birthday cake, so I don't know if that counts. She sent me a picture of it twice. That's how proud she was of it. So that's this week. Next week will be different. Did you know that? It will be. See you then.